This might just be the green pond for which the town is named. Yesterday I picked up this shirt at that Hobo Joe place. And look at the 90s style of it. This shirt's actually older than I am. 3 years older. What are you doing, geese? Yeah. In the town of Roadside. Hey, I'm on the roadside. This is the perfect time to tell you. I think I want to change my name to Roadside Rick. What do you think? Is that a bad name? I think it's a name that really says what I'm all about. I'm Patrick, and I like to see roadside attractions along my adventure called the patventure, right? About to take off. Oh, look what he's lifting. You never know what you'll see on the side of the road. Roadside Rick! I just noticed that these things have been sitting towards the sun in that shop for so long that all the black is white. Kind of like the shirt version of Michael Jackson. I was in hay to this side and a horde of other antique looking stuff over here on this side. Old Coke machines. Oh, holy crap. This old wagon. Hey, mama, rock me. 2 days in a row. What up? You can see it would have been pulled by a horse back in the day. 90s era Pepsi machine, right? It has that 90s color. The 90s has a distinct color. And I'm wearing it on my shirt. Wow. See it? I don't want to get too far back here. Didn't have a no trespassing sign, but that looks like a house where someone would just pop out with a shotgun and start shooting without asking any questions. Enjoying the shade of those clouds? I got you. I got you. Just outside of Hendersonville. Look at this old train station coming up. I think it's awesome. I haven't seen a good one in a long time. For the Yamanashi. Take a look at this chapel right here. Side of the building art right here for the train. Yamanashi Junction. A little ways further down the road. Says no parking. But we do it anyway. Sits ruins from an old church. Prince William's Parish Church, Sheldon's church, which was burned during the American Revolutionary War by the British. Built in 1751 to 1757. Local loyalists burned the church in 1779 during a raid by General Augustine. It was rebuilt again in 1825 to 1826, just to be burnt down again. If you remember, George Washington was also broken in Columbia. They also did a lot of burning of buildings. They say it was burnt during the Civil War, but there's a controversy, conspiracy type of thing, thought by many of the area people during the time. It says it was burned by the Federal Army in 1865. It says on the sign, and I don't know if I'm reading this wrong, but that it wasn't them, that it was actually freed slaves, because since this was made by a plantation owner and funded by a plantation owner, this guy buried right here. Here's the old remnants. What's left? What remains? I don't know if I'm misunderstanding it. The guy who paid for the church, William Bull, is buried right in the middle of this abandoned church. Got a list of all his accomplishments till his death in 1755, and it doesn't even look like the tombstone's been through anything. Helped set up Savannah, Lieutenant Governor of South Carolina. So they break, fall off and crack and split. 1864. Thomas M. Williams. The 26th December, 1851. Damn. When did we stop putting exact age on tombstones? 53 years, 3 months, and 6 days. I actually saw these guys working this thing. I thought it was just a prop, but it actually works. All pennies strewn in there for good luck. Take a look at that, huh? Right? D-Man's mother always said, bottle it up, take it with you.
Every time we went to the coast and we were just about to leave, she'd bring us to the water and she'd say,
and since this well works, and I need water, why not?
Take a little bit of topo back with us.
So then my body can be fueled by the water that comes from the ground of an old church that was burned in 2 separate wars. You can see some people making their mark, carving themselves into some of the pieces of brick. Some wood birds. Shrubbery on the top. I don't think I've ever seen bricks inside a tree before. Must be so things don't live in it. This tree takes the cake though. Look at all those bricks. Looks like this thing's gonna give the angel oak a run for its money. The Campbell oak. I bet I can make that static worse. I don't know why I can do this. Maybe I got special electric powers. Finally, I can charge my iPad with the power of myself. It's now a bit later, but we're at Papa Joe's. Similar to Hobo Joe, but looks like this guy has kids instead of being homeless. Another fireworks stand with big elephants, 2 of them. Like that one had an alligator before that used to sit outside, but some people tried to steal it yesterday. Wonder if anybody's tried to steal these guys. They're gigantic. I'm actually making my way to a spot that guy who funded the church helped form. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember to Papa, lock, and drop, and spit water out of your trunk, and I'll see you tomorrow.